Hello everybody, Visi here with a little video mock-up for a future video which I'm going to see if I can have animated in 2D by an amazing person named Ebrahima, who also has commissions open, which this video is kind of about, so check her out. She does amazing stuff and it's good price. Go check her out. If you don't, I don't know, I'll put a pen in your butt. But silly threats aside, I wanted to talk about writing commissions, which I've got going on. Now, as I said, this is kind of mock-up for how I will do this in a better and scripted way. For once, I'll do a script. So basically, I have got writing commissions. And they work very simple. I want to make them available for anyone to get in on. So there are 3 ways of paying for these commissions. And here they are in the order from the least desired by me on my end to the most desired. It's like pretty much how you can support me with my writing by doing the commissions from least to most. They are retweet deals, where you give me your request, train pass, you give me the request, the train passes, and I'll give you back a deal on, okay, this many retweets. I don't have time limits. I might start doing that if the guest is really big. But yeah, retweet deals. That will give me exposure. That will help me spread the fact that I exist. So that's how that helps me out. Next up is art trades. You know how to draw? Well, or maybe 3D model or whatever. Great! Let's collaborate on this. You make me something, and I make you something. Now this is the category where you'll get the most space to work with. And you'll see why when I come to the last way of payment. But you make me an artwork, or something else, something you can create, I'll give you your writing. Now, here's the final way. First of all, why that supports me is that means things that I write. For example, I write characters. I can't draw them. So you can help me draw my characters and I'll write you something. Not necessarily many. Just one character, you'll easily get quite a few pages, I think. Especially right now. The sooner you get onto you get commissions, the better deals you'll be getting. Because I'm not very self-confident yet. I'm very proud of myself, but not super self-confident necessarily. Third and last way to support me is paying money, cash. Now here comes where I've set up the most details. Now, the payment method is PayPal with US dollars, though you could also choose to pay me in Swedish crowns. Now, US dollars, the price is $1 per page of story. Swedish crowns transfers to about 10 crowns per dollar, or 8 crowns per dollar. So if you want to pay me immediately in crowns, it's pretty much 8 to 10, preferably 10, because that helps me and it makes it easier to count numbers per page. And I'll also say that the is order is basically also like slowest to fastest that I'll get on them, because if you pay me in cash, I want to get on that as soon as possible. Okay, good. Because I feel like you really deserve that. If it's an art trade, then we both have stuff to do, and I'll of course get to it fast. I'll try my best to get on any of these as fast as possible, but there isn't money involved, so both of us have work to do, and I don't want to stress you necessarily, so I might take like a day or two, even though I try to get these done the day we do the deal. And retweet deals, it takes a bit of time to earn the retweets, and then time to work on the story. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to the gritty details. These are the things I'm still hammering out in my head, and slightly doing that by talking to the camera right now. And so, I will not be above much. A lot of things I'll be writing. I'll be writing for you cute stuff, I'll be writing warm stuff, really like heavy stuff, gritty stuff, gore, not safe work. And when it comes to not safe work, there's a lot of things I am willing to do in my writing. And a lot of people would probably say that's disgusting, but let's face it, this is business. I need to earn my living. And if I can earn money on writing, money or recognition or whatever, by writing stuff, I don't see anything wrong in it. Now, there are things I am above. For example, scat is something I understand some people are into it, but don't give me scat commissions, okay? Neither snuff. Snuff is just no. That's outside of my boundaries. I don't see how people get off to snuff. But if you do, you have less respect points from me, but you might still be a really great person and you might enjoy it like drawn and written, and thus not do it in real life, and then I can respect that. But no snuff requests, okay? But public humiliation, bondage, all that stuff, fine. Yuri, yaoi, straight, self, sure, go ahead, give it to me. That sounded awfully suggestive. But yeah, I'm like willing to do a lot of stuff. Now, I will say, I'll be open and say, I will say no if I feel something is too extreme. And you can't give me a request with someone else's character. Of course, if it's like Marvel movies, you can probably not easily get the permission by Marvel Studios to use the characters. So, Marvel characters, go ahead. Let's just face it, it will be too complicated to get the rights. But if you do that and give me writing, then I'll be honored. But if it's a smaller person that you can easily ask, can I use your character, and like list up, okay, this is what I'm going to ask for, and you don't get that permission, then yeah, it's their choice to not have their character in what I wrote, and you have to respect that. Trust me, it gets complicated if you don't. Now, that little moody point out of the way, I don't know what more to say. I think I've got everything covered. So the ways of payment, basic rules, yeah. If it's a retweet deal, any retweets count. Though don't make like 15 alternate accounts just to do it. You can bump it as much as you want. I'll probably not give you a time limit, so give it its time, but I recommend bumping it, and the sooner you get that goal, the better, because the fresher the idea is in my head and the more you'll get out of it. Yeah. So this has been a mock-up. You might be able to see this in the future in an animated format on my main channel. If so, I'm going to be very happy. But yeah, So once again, as I said at the start, check out Ebrahima. She makes better content than me, that's for sure. More popular games than I do. And yeah, check her out. She's really inspirational. She gives you hope for the future. See ya.